Hi, this is Juan from JuanTutors.com. Welcome to my totally free office hours. Today we're working on the August 2016 New York Geometry Common Core Regents, problem number 29. If you want to access these exams anywhere in the world, go to nysedregents.org and click on the appropriate tab. So here's the problem. Triangle MNP. Now I'm going to read this as I would if I were taking the Regents. By the way, I would read this about 4 times, okay? So if you read it once and don't get it, read it and then read it and then read it again. It's actually expected that you read it 4 times. That's the average. So triangle MNP is the image of triangle JKL after a 120-degree counterclockwise rotation about point Q. Okay, that was a lot. Hold on. Triangle MNP is the image of JKL. So JKL was transformed, was rotated this way after a 120-degree counterclockwise rotation about point Q. So if the measure of angle L is 47 degrees and the measure of angle N is 57 degrees, determine the measure of angle M. Explain how you arrived at your answer. Definitely pause the video, try this on your own, see if you get the same answer as we do. If you do get the same answer, definitely hit the like button so that we can know you did. And by the way, definitely subscribe because we have more videos coming. So let's see. What do we have here? The measure of angle L is 47 degrees. Okay, 47 degrees. And then the measure of angle N is 57 degrees. So that's 57 degrees. Okay, and then determine the measure of angle M. So let's see, I'm going to label angle M in black. Okay, and explain how you arrived at your answer. Just so you know, when they say explain how you arrived at your answer, algebra is not enough. Algebra doesn't count at all as an explanation. It counts as a justification. So if they say explain your answer, they want words. What you should use is not this high-minded explanation. No, you should be very literal what you did and why you did it. That's it. So let's see. Triangle JKL is rotated to make triangle MNP. So we should definitely try to recognize which angles correspond to each other. So let's see. Angle J is rotated 120 degrees to get to angle M. So as a result, since rotations are preserve congruence. Okay, so as a result, angle J is congruent to angle M. Okay, and let's see, angle K, this gets rotated 120 degrees. And you notice that JK is the short side and MN is the short side of over here. So K is in fact rotated to N. Okay. So let me do that dotted so that it doesn't make a mess. Okay, right there. So angle K is congruent to angle N. So that's also 57 degrees. And that's how we're going to use our congruences. Okay. Let's see. And then angle L is rotated, and sorry, I had a little fly over here. I can't keep editing because this fly just doesn't go away. So angle L is congruent to angle P, so that's also 47 degrees. And again, I apologize. It's just there's so many videos that I'm making. I'm making well over 300 videos. Just this semester, and then I'm making another 300 next semester. So I can't stop for a fly. Let's see. So, and we're gonna determine the angle, the measure of angle M. Now notice that the measure of angle M and the measure of is equal to the measure of angle J. So as a result, we can call that X. Let's call that X. Okay, and let's call that X. So now we have 3 angles in each triangle to create an equation. We know that the sum of the angles in a triangle, the sum of the measures of the angles in a triangle is 180. So we use that sum. We write the sum of the angle measures and we set that equal to 180. So 47 plus 57 plus that angle X measure is equal to 180. Okay, go away flag. And then 47 plus 57 is 90 plus 14 is 104 plus X is equal to 180. Subtract 104, subtract 104, and you get X equals 76. I do highly recommend, by the way, you have a calculator accessible, right? I did the arithmetic in my head because I can do arithmetic in my head at this level. But I also don't have any skin in the game, which means that's an expression, which means that I'm not going to lose points if I'm demonstrating how to do this in a video. You will lose points if you do your arithmetic incorrectly. So you might as well check your answer on the calculator just to be sure. Like, you don't even know how many times. Look, I know I can do 180 minus 104 in my head. It's 76. But you don't even know how many times I do slightly higher level arithmetic, maybe with slightly larger numbers, which is appropriately difficult for my level, and I'm sure that I did the arithmetic correctly, and in the end, I didn't. So definitely get into the habit of using the calculator to check your arithmetic. So X is equal to 76 degrees, and that's the measure of angle M. So that's the measure of angle M equals the measure of angle capital M equals 76 degrees. Okay, now they want words. Explain how you arrived at your answer. So this is the words that I'm going to use. So you see these words that I use? I'm going to use those again. Let's see, I'm going to write this in blue. Rotations, preserve, congruence. Okay, because of this, okay, the measure of angle J is equal to the measure of angle M, and then the measure of angle K is equal to the measure of angle P is equal to 47 degrees. Okay, and then the measure of angle let's see, that's a little typo here. Measure of angle L is equal to the measure of angle P. Okay, if you catch any errors, just let me know. And then the measure of angle the measure of angle J, L, and K is equal to the measure of angle N is equal to 57 degrees. There we go. Okay, so since the sum of the angle measures in a triangle equal 180 is 180, since the sum of the angle measures in a triangle is 180 degrees, I can write that 47 plus 57 plus the measure of angle M equals 180. Solving for the measure of angle M gives me the measure of angle M equals 76 degrees. Okay, so the problem's over. If all you wanted was the answer to this question, then you could definitely hit the next button. We did create a similar problem so that you can get a little bit of extra practice. And here's the problem. Triangle JKL is the image of triangle MNP after a 120 degrees counterclockwise rotation about point Q, just as before. If the measure of angle P equals 5x, and the measure of angle J is equal to 7x, and the measure of angle K is 48, determine and state the measure of angle L. Explain how you arrived at your answer. So definitely pause the video, try the problem on your own. If you get the same answer, definitely hit the like button. And by the way, we definitely appreciate you hitting the subscribe button as well. It helps us to provide more videos like this for more viewers like you, and definitely let your friends know that we're here. We're providing videos in algebra, geometry, algebra 2, trig, biochem, physics, and more to come. So definitely look out for those. So what we do the same thing as before. Rotate the angle J is rotated to angle M, and so let's see what measures do we have that the measure of angle P is equal to 5x. Okay, so since L corresponds to P, okay, that the corresponding angles are congruent. So corresponding angles are congruent. Okay, corresponding parts of congruent triangles are congruent. So angle L is also has also measure 5x. Also has measure 5x. Okay, let's see. The measure of angle J is 7x. Okay, 7x. So the measure of angle M is also 7x. And then the measure of angle K is 48. So that's going to be 48 degrees. And so as a result, angle N is going to have measure 48 degrees as well. And then we could use either triangle JKL or triangle MNP, and we can write the sum of angles formula. So the measure of angle J plus the measure of angle K plus the measure of angle L is equal to 180. 180. So let's see, the measure of angle J is 7x plus the measure of angle K is 48 plus the measure of angle L is 5x is equal to 180. Okay, so we can combine like terms, and we can also subtract 48 minus 48, and we get 7x plus 5x is 12x is equal to, let's see, 180 minus 48, you should get 132. And then we divide by 12, and we should get 11. Divide by 12, and we should get 11. X equals 11. So that's X. And let's make sure we answer the question that we were asked. And let's see, we are asked for the measure of angle L. Okay, so the measure of angle L is equal to 5x, which is equal to 5 times 11, which is equal to 55 degrees. And that's our answer, equals the measure of angle L. Okay, so that's our answer. And now they want an explanation, a verbal explanation. And here is our verbal explanation stated to you over voice, so that you can go on to the next video and study from that one as well. Here's the point. So this is what you could write. Corresponding angles are congruent. Okay? Because corresponding angles are congruent, angle J is congruent to angle M, angle L is congruent to angle P, and angle K is congruent to angle N. Because of this, we can write using the fact that the measure of angle J is 7x, we know that the measure of angle M is also 7x. Using the measure that the measure of angle P is 5x, we know that the measure of angle L is also 5x. And since we know the measure of angle K is 48 degrees, we know the measure of angle N is also 48 degrees. Using the sum of angles formula for a triangle, we know that the measure of angle J plus the measure of angle K plus the measure of angle L is 180. We plug in to that equation and we solve for x. We get x equals 11. Once we get x equals 11, we solve for the measure of angle L, which is 5x, or 5 times 11, which equals 55 degrees. You say that in words, that is 2 points. And that is the full answer that they're looking for. Listen, it just takes a little bit of work. Keep working at it. Definitely keep doing what you're doing. Definitely keep watching these videos because they're definitely super helpful. Click the like button, subscribe, let your friends know that we're here, and thanks for watching. And stay tuned for the next video starting right now.